Alright, good morning everybody. It is currently 7:52 a.m. I have to leave for work about 8:15. So I just got up and checked on the animals, and yeah, so obviously I didn't film much yesterday. It took 13 hours to move the animals that I did. I still have several that stayed back at my parents' house that will move in the next couple days because I ran out of containers to like transport them in. And spoiler alert, there's some that didn't come. Well, there's animals that came and enclosures that didn't, and because that enclosure is not here, I can't move the animals yet. But to elaborate, Tansy is getting a new background. It came in yesterday from Universal Rocks. So I have her, so you'll notice when I take you on a tour, Tansy is in a 40-gallon tank. This is temporary because I said when we moved and while she was out of the enclosure, I was going to redo the background because her background's falling apart. I don't like it. It's one that I made a long time ago, and it's just, I wanted like natural rock, and it just looked like artificial arts and crafts. So we got some Universal Rocks background for her, and we're going to be putting that in here soon. But anyway, it took 13 hours to move the animals, get them all set up here. I was exhausted, and then I stayed here for the first time. This is the new house. This is a spare bedroom that we are currently living in because the master bedroom has to be demoed. So my first time staying in the new house, super exciting. And yeah, so the animals are here. They're split between a spare bedroom, which you saw me paint the mural in, and the basement. There are a couple in the basement because I did have to do overflow. Couldn't fit everybody in that spare bedroom, unfortunately. There's a couple snakes in the basement because I kept the ones that needed like daily food up here to make my life easier, and the snakes don't. So they're downstairs, a couple of them. And Muppet is downstairs just because her enclosure is so large that if she stayed up here, more animals would have to go in the basement. Unfortunately, I have animals in the basement. I don't love it. You know, basement's not done yet. But we're working on it. Let's go take you on a tour, see what's going on, and then I have to leave for work. So, fair warning, the enclosures are pretty bare right now. That's not at all what you're used to seeing from me on this channel. A lot of them I vacuumed out the substrate before moving them to make moving easier, but also it was time for a substrate change anyway. So anyone that had substrate pulled out, which was most of them, have paper towel right now. And some of them I was able to kind of like give their decor back, so they had hides and things to climb on. But it was like 10:45 last night and I was so tired. So I didn't get to finish unpacking all of that, giving everyone their decor back. So that's the goal for today after work. Alright, so we are in the temporary reptile room. Here's my mural. I was a little worried that with stacking, well, I say this, I was gonna say I was a little worried with stacking enclosures, you wouldn't see it anymore, but I forget I'm not done stacking enclosures in here. So you won't see much of it, which is really unfortunate. And the whole reason I painted it was so that I'd have like a filming wall. And it's gonna be covered now because I only have this one room to put animals in. So at least I get to use it for one video. So yay, enjoy it. I think it looks great on camera. Unfortunately, it's gonna get covered. Okay, anyway. If we start on the mural wall, we have, here's Tansy, like I said, in a 40-gallon. I have to set up a UVB, but we just throw this heat on to get her nice and toasty. So we have Tansy in a 40-gallon until her enclosure is fixed up, done, and put back in here. Down below we have a Crikey. Hi. And then if we come this way, we have Tula's enclosure, and I still have to put her light back on top. And then next to her will be Pip and Potato. Over here we have Chalupa, who decided she was going to take a poop. Very nice. I'll have to change that before work. And then over here we have, on the bottom, we have Kronk, and I have to get his light hooked up. I mean, it's hooked up, but I'm out of outlets. So I need to get some sort of, oh wait. Look at that. All right, pause. Okay, resuming. We've got Kronk. I guess decided he didn't want paper towels in that back corner. But there he is, only half using his hide. On top of Kronk, we have Puka in his grow tent. So let's say good morning to Puka. Good morning, Puka. Wait, you think I'm gonna come get you? I'm not gonna come get you. You get to stay in here today. And then I need to get more live plants from him. I want to get another big live plant to put right here because I killed the plant that was there. So we need to get you another big plant, don't we? Yes, yes we do. So, but this is, if you remember when we set it up, this piece was just kind of going in the back to give him some vertical climbing. But I decided to position it this way so it'd be closer to the basking bulb to give him better basking. And also, he really enjoys to climb it, apparently. He was on it all last night, zipping around and jumping around and, yep. I still have to set up his mister. That's what this tube is for. And then next to them we have Travago, my little house gecko, who's usually in this plant. Yep, there he is. Can't really see him. It's fine. Okay, so that is this side of the room. And then we turn to this side of the room. So up here we have the fat tails, who are, oh, they were hiding in that back corner last night, but then I gave them their hides back. So now they must be under their hides. I see a foot. And then below them we have Queso, who's back in her hide. Good morning, Queso. Below the geckos, we have Alfredo, my legless lizard, who apparently really likes to dig. In quarantine, all he wanted to do is climb, so they gave him lots of rocks to climb on. Literally spent ages on this stupid background, and now all he does is burrow. So annoying. And then over here, we have Penelope, my western hognose, who right off the bat looks like she might be buried. And then down below, we have Cusco. Cusco. Hi, grumpy boy. Hello. Then they go to the rack, which is usually for little snakes and geckos. But like I said, the crested geckos are gonna go right here. So on this one we have Tootsie, and I think I'm gonna put Rumple on here too, my other hognose when he gets here, and then of course my feeder insects. I'm not sure if my other drawer will fit right there, so I might actually move Tootsie up and then have that drawer for, or that space for feeder insects as well, because roaches go on the bottom, but we'll see. So that is a temporary animal room. Let's head to the basement and check on the snakes and Muppet before work. One last thing to point out, I'm wearing my Save the Salamanders hoodie. Love it. If you like salamanders, you want to help, I need shoes when going to the basement. If you want to help support salamander conservation, check out Save the Sallies, give them your support. This sweatshirt is literally so comfy that, like, I'm actually sweating right now. It's cold in our house and I am sweating. But it is like so comfortable, the most comfortable sweatshirt I've ever put on my body. If you didn't follow me on Instagram or haven't seen it, Billy got me this sign going down to the basement. It's a nice little touch. And here's the animal overflow. So over here we have Calypso, my Colombian rainbow boa, over there in the corner. Down below we have Kahlua, my ball python, who is hiding behind his plant, way back there. And then we've got Phoenix, my corn snake. Hello, Phoenix. And then down below we have Zero, my milk snake, who's hiding out in the back corner. So you may notice some of them have smaller water dishes, like Kahlua and Zero. I couldn't find their water dishes when I was unpacking. Turns out Billy found them in the trailer and brought them in last night before leaving. So in the meantime, they had little dishes they could at least drink out of, so we'll swap it for their normal sized dishes. And then we have Muppet. See if she's awake yet. Hey Muppy. Oh, hello. Good morning. Good morning. Hello. How are you? Oh, sleepy girl. It was a long day yesterday, huh? And that is the current basement situation. We do have electric heaters down here that are like installed into the basement. So it's nice and toasty down here. Thankfully, I was a little worried about it being too cold. But now that heater's been running all night, it's pretty warm down here, which is great. So yeah, I mean, this is my future reptile room someday once we do all the renovation work and everything. So don't know when that's gonna happen, hopefully sooner than later, but well, that's the current situation thus far. I would end the way I normally do, where I say like, let me know what you think in the comments, but please don't, because I know a lot of the enclosures are bare, kind of sad right now. There's not decor set up like there normally is. I can only do so much at 11 o'clock at night. So goal for today, get the enclosures back up and running. I probably won't do substrate today because I have to go and buy loads of dirt and whatever. So I'll leave paper towel for a little bit, at least for the rest of the week, but I can at least unload their decor and everything. So that's the goal for today after work. But as always, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you for the next video. Bye.